Fight is brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. Born in France, Carmont, 2 years the elder of the Massachusetts native Tom Lawlor, 3 inches taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Once again with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is brought to you by Zenergy. Powered by Zions, the great tasting, sugar-free, zero-calorie energy drink. The official energy drink of the UFC. Corn Nuts, the official corn nut snack of the UFC. Corn Nuts, corn to the core. And Ulfoos. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 8 wins, 4 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Providence, Rhode Island, USA, Filthy Tom Lawlor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 19 wins, 7 losses, standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Francis Limitless Carmont! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Philippe Chartier.
Philippe Chartier, our referee for this middleweight matchup. The beautiful Brittany Ariani. Great to be here inside Bell Center.
Ready? You ready? Fight! Let's
Montreal's own Carmont against Tom Lawlor. Tonight's clock brought to you by Hitman Absolution. Available November 20th. Lawlor in the black trunks. He's a southpaw.
Carmont measuring him with the left, extending that left. Let's see what his takedown defense is like.
Carmont is a big middleweight, Joe.
Yeah, he certainly is. I don't know how much weight he cuts. Didn't look too bad yesterday at the weigh-ins, but he looks noticeably larger today. I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
How fat can you be and still be a referee?
Well, I don't know. Maybe that fat?
Yeah.
Just checking.
It seems like that might get in the way.
I was worried about the question. I'm glad I could give you an answer, actually. I thought you were trying to stump me when I get choked by Kimura again or something.
I'm glad I don't have to work with me. Yeah. All right, here we go.
It's my honor, my friend.
It's my honor as well, my brother. Lawler's got him pinned up against the cage here, utilizing his head, really pressing him here and keeping the pressure on him. Just nice knee there by Carmont.
And filthy is appropriate because that's what Lawlor wants to do here. Just turn it into a brawl and be filthy in his face.
Yeah, and he's got big power in his hands as well. Although I don't think he wants to stay on the outside and kickbox. This got nice knee by Carmont. See, those guys, a real good kickboxer can bring those knees up so fast. Like if you watch the way Anderson does it or Carmont, the way those knees they come up like lightning, like a punch.
It's all in the torque of the hips.
It's all in efficiency as well. Yep. The amount of reps you've done.
Anderson in attendance here tonight. Going to watch our main event.
Oh, look at this. Spun around by Carmont, but immediately reversed back again.
Come on, fight out. Let's go.
Embracing the grind early.
Carmont went for a sweep there for a second there, but thought better of it. Trying to control that wrist.
Come on.
Why is this referee separating him? Let him fight. I don't understand that.
Carmont has only been taken down once so far in the UFC. He has stuffed 12 his opponent's 13 takedown attempts.
Nice kicks to the body by Carmont.
And he stuffed another one from Lawlor here early.
You know, when a guy is working like that and trying to take a fighter down, just because it's not exciting doesn't mean it's not fighting. That is a part of fighting. And if Carmont wanted to get away from that cage, he should figure out how to do it.
Lawlor is
really
always looking for the takedown, Joe. He averages nearly 9 takedown attempts per 15-minute fight.
Good defense here right now by Carmont, though.
Come on, action.
Listen, referee, settle down. Look at this, hitting the Kimura, standing Kimura by Carmont. He's got to get a little lower down on the wrist, Mike. His right hand needs to be on that blue tape. Right now it's above it. He's not going to get the proper torque. He's trying. He's got to get the hand lower, though. The thumb literally needs to be pressed down against the thumb of Lawlor, above the thumb, where it meets the joint of the wrist.
Lawlor gives it up. Or pardon me, Carmont gives it up. Lawlor, as I mentioned, training his jiu-jitsu with Joe Lozon and then Tim Burrell. Just an outstanding jiu-jitsu coach.
Yeah, Carmont's thinking about it again. He's clamping down on that wrist.
Just over 90 seconds on the clock here in the first round.
And again, Lawlor dropping down for that double and then hits him with a little bit of a left hand. He's got to watch out for those kicks. That's the difference in the distance is the kicking distance. That Carmont has those powerful leg kicks and powerful body kicks. There's one of them. Yeah, there's a 1.5 foot distance between where you can punch a guy and kick a guy. And that's big.
He was looking for it again, Joe.
Yeah, and if Carmont can avoid the takedown and just keep kicking from the outside, each one of these, even though they're not stopping Lawlor, the ones that just slam into his arms, they can make your arms useless.
Randy Couture had his arm broken from kicks.
So did Frank Shamrock against Kung Lee. I mean, so did Rich Franklin against Chuck Liddell. It's very common. When a guy kicks as hard as Carmont does.
Watch out for the neck.
Guillotine choke here. That's mighty tight.
Lawlor trying to finish. He's got the guard.
That's
looking to choke him out.
Pretty good.
He's got plenty of time to work, Joe.
And he's got it. You know what? He's leaning back, though, Mike. If he really wants to finish this, what he should do is clamp his chest and his neck and his face down on the back of the neck of Carmont. He's got to go higher up on the back. Don't lean back like a standard guillotine, but go forward and put pressure on the neck.
Carmont squeezing and relaxing, trying to make it to the bell, and he does.
Carmont also separated the hands nicely. Oh,
big elbow.
Interesting first round.
Our corner cam brought to you by Metro PCS. UFC is moving to Metro. Everybody is moving to Metro. There's Tim Burrell. Seth Petruzzelli.
What do you think? You're doing well. You're doing well. He's giving his head up. Get his back. Yep. He lets you tilt to the other side. All right.
Let's take a look at that choke. The arm-in guillotine is a very different choke than a regular guillotine, and the way to finish it, the most important aspect of it is you got to stay high on the back of the neck. Some guys can finish it just because their squeeze is so good without doing that, but you see how Lawler's leaning back? The correct way is to like do a crunch and to come forward on that neck. It really changes the amount of pressure that you put down on the neck. But we can't see how his hands are gripped. He might not have had the hands gripped there. You know, Carmont might have been able to defend a little bit better than we could see.
But with that attempt, he may have stolen round one. Set for round two.
Go.
Southpaw Tom Lawlor.
He's going Wing Chun on him. Look at this. Oh, nice inside leg kick. And this is what I suspected was going to be the difference in the stand-up is the kicking of Carmont. He really has devastating kicking technique. And great length as well.
Such a masterful striker who has broadened his game big time.
And man, he is measuring for that right hand. He hasn't, there he goes with it.
8-fight winning streak. And 2 back-to-back rear naked choke victories, 3 total wins in his 3 UFC fights. Swing and a miss, and Lawlor trying to time up, big knee.
Nice knee. That was a very hard knee to the body by Carmont. We always talk about wrestling being the most important aspect of MMA because if a fighter can control where the fight takes place, it's a big advantage. But Carmont has shown really good defensive wrestling.
Which is Chuck Liddell 101, wrestling in reverse.
And once you've accomplished that, then it comes down to who's the better striker.
Come on,
and
guys,
Carmont has more
work.
weapons.
We saw a great example of that with Rafael Dos Anjos earlier.
We certainly did. And I was just talking to Ed Soares about Dos Anjos in between fights, and he was saying that his wrestling is one of the things that Dos Anjos has worked on so hard. And it's one of the reasons why his conditioning is so good as well, he said.
Paid off tonight big time. Nice combination on the break. Close fight, though, thus far. Lawlor with the submission attempt at the end of round 1.
Yeah, Lawlor, you know, that was pretty close. If Lawlor could get a hold of him and get him down to the ground again. And Lawler's not scared to be on his back either. He will pull guard, as we saw.
Keeping that left hand in the face of Lawlor is Carmont, which is frustrating, Tom. trying to get inside that 4-inch reach advantage.
And you got to worry because as he extends that left, that right hand's coming behind it.
Like a laser.
Yeah. Look at it.
Look at it. So got it in the pocket, ready to fire right now.
There it is. And again, his takedown defense is what's really exceptional about Carmont.
Great wide stance there.
Yeah, it's not just that his striking is so good, is that you can't do anything else with him.
Yep.
But Lawlor stays on him.
And good wrist control by Carmont in the clinch as well. See it right here.
Come on, guys.
Kind of disabling any offense to be put forth by Lawlor.
Oh, nice left hook there by Carmont. Lawlor drops down again.
Wide stance again.
Oh, there
Drags
Lawlor
him down.
goes. Now we'll see what's up. This is a huge opportunity for Lawlor.
First takedown scored by Lawlor.
I think the first thing he's got to do here, look, it took a lot of effort to get here. The first thing he's got to do, he doesn't have 2 minutes to go. He's got less, so he's got to get out of this position. He's got to pass. So he stacks them, lands some shots, and then take advantage of any possible opening. Now there's an opening. He's got one leg over the top. Drive forward, slice those knees through, maintain the top position at all costs. Ooh, nice knee by Lawlor. Back up. Carmont, tough guy. Carmont's dropping down for that Kimura again, but his hand still, same situation. He's got to drop that wrist lower. Before he commits to the technique, he's got to have the lowest wrist, the hand rather, he's got to have it lower on the wrist. There's a knee again. Again, Lawlor's got him down. Now less time. Only a minute. Got to pass. Got to pass. Hop over that left side. Press down on that on the right knee, and hop over that left side.
First 5 takedown attempts were stuffed. Now Lawlor's landed his last 2.
And Carmont's attacking from the bottom here. Holding onto that leg, threatening with a triangle, threatening with an omoplata. Lawlor spins.
Nice side control.
Not much time now. Now he's got to grab that neck. Now he's got it.
Try to finish
That's the Marcelo-style guillotine. Still an arm in, though. Got to press forward. He's got to press his face to the back of Carmont's neck. That's what really puts the pressure on this choke.
Lawlor getting his breath. He looked at the clock. And now let's see if he does exactly what you said. He's tightening his guard here, Joe.
He's got to press forward with his body. He's just going to hold on to him. He's just going to hold on to him here. I don't think he has the arm strength and endurance to try to pull this off. And he might not, his grip might not be right here.
And that's why Carmont's head slid out slowly.
Well, Lawlor's a veteran, too. He's smart enough to know when to extend himself and when not to, and he chose to just hang on there. But that's 2 rounds in a row where he ends the round in a submission attempt, but ends on the bottom. So that's a weird thing when it comes to scoring.
Yeah,
it's like how do you score that?
Right.
Good round, Tommy. Good pressure. Good takedown.
All right, what do you want me to do?
That's good. Listen, standing up, you're going to be ready for the kicks up top, right? He's going to sell out a little and try to finish, right? He's down.
Yeah.
Let your left hand go again. Stay to the outside. Tom, who gives us fuck if these guys are going? That's what
Same head pressure.
you keep winning the fight. You keep winning that fight.
All right. On the ground, your takedowns, great. Against the fence, what you're doing, great. On the ground, you're doing a good job. You're advancing position. Don't be so quick to give up the top. He's giving up his neck, but he tilts to the other side. If you have to, dump him. All right? Good job.
That corner was handled very well. Striking coach talk. Tom Lawlor said, what do you want to do? And then the jiu-jitsu coach comes in. Great advice in the corner of Tom Lawlor. Third and final round. Montreal's Francis Carmont. Providence, Rhode Island's Tom Lawlor.
Carmont again trying to find a home for that right hand. Power kick.
3-time National Collegiate Wrestling Association national champion Lawlor. 7th fight at middleweight. He debuted at 185 against CB Dalloway and finished Dalloway back in 09 at the Mandalay Bay Event Center with a submission of the night by guillotine.
I'm really interested to see how they have this fight scored. You know, Lawler's being very aggressive, but Carmont is keeping him at distance, avoiding the takedowns, and landing a lot of body kicks. What's the stats on that?
Stats on significant strikes are dead even, 15 landed each. The body kicks, Carmont, great efficiency, Joe, 11 of 12 for 92%.
I wonder how they have it scored as far as those final submission attempts, because quite honestly, Carmont wasn't in trouble.
Well,
you know, he did defend those.
Yeah. Well, a big statistic, as I see it here, Joe, is that Lawlor has had over 5 minutes of control on the ground.
And he's working hard for it now.
And you can be on your back and have control when you're putting in the submission attempts.
Okay, break, let's go. Turn around.
Under 3.5.
Fight.
Tough night on pay-per-view so far for the Canadians. Carmont trying to snap that right here. 3 minutes left.
Nice inside leg kick by Carmont. I don't think Lawlor's thrown any kicks so far, has he?
Lawlor has thrown, let's see, Joe. Yeah, he's thrown a couple.
So we got computers now.
10 of 11. We got
He's
it all
thrown
going
11
on.
kicks?
Yeah, it says 10 of 11 on kicks.
Oh, mostly low kicks, right?
Yeah. Trying to make it a brawl again. Make this fight dirty, make it filthy. Just past the midway point of the third and final round.
Good knees to the thigh there.
Again, Carmont controlling the wrist to avoid being taken down.
And Carmont again trying to go for that Kimura, trying to lace up that arm of Lawlor, just to give him something to think about when he goes for that.
Yeah, he likes that Kimura, doesn't he, Joe?
He certainly does, and he always goes to the same side, Mike. He keeps going to that left side.
Under 2 now. He stifled the attack of Francis Carmont here in the third.
Come on, guys, work out. Let's go.
There's that knee.
Come on.
You know, this referee needs to stop saying that. They're fighting. This is what's a part of fighting. Trying to turn that corner, just couldn't. Carmont just too good.
In the hand on the head.
Ooh, good right hook there by Lawlor.
Under 90 now. Big kick thrown.
Watch your fingers in the eyes, Francis.
With that open hand, you got to be careful of that accidental eye poke.
And Lawler's landing that right hand again. I think his arms are just too tired, though, to get real snap behind it. And he's been grinding it out for 3 rounds now.
Final minute of the fight. Carmont might want to pick up the pace here. Nice kick.
There's a kick.
Lawlor 13 of 14 in kicks, Joe.
Look at that. Carmont just yawned at him.
Lawlor has almost landed as many kicks as Carmont.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. 13 for Lawlor, 17 for Carmont.
Lawlor again.
20 seconds left.
Come on, work out. Let's go.
Foot stomp. And again.
Old school Marco Hua style.
Yeah.
Look at this. Carmont on top here.
Final seconds of the fight, though.
Lawlor manages to get back up.
They go the distance. Tom Lawlor and Francis Carmont.
That's a tough fight. That's a grueling fight.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
And there's the guillotine attempt in the first round. And what was great about this fight, Mike, to me, is that these are 2 excellent fighters, and they were countering each other and canceling each other out. And, you know, that doesn't make for a lot of action, but it makes for a lot of tension. And they both have to watch. There's a nice knee there by Lawlor. They both have to watch what they're doing and be careful, because both guys are very dangerous. But this was a very evenly matched fight. And that's what led to the relative lack of action. 2 excellent fighters. I enjoyed that fight.
See if Carmont is no longer unbeaten in his UFC career. And if Lawlor has made it 2 straight for the first time in his UFC career. Judges are rendering their decision.
He's a tough guy.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, Lawlor, 29-28, Carmont, and 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Francis Limitless Carmont.
Francis Carmont, the winner by split decision, much to the disappointment of Tom Lawlor. And it goes back to what you said before, Joe.
There's booing in Montreal.